hellish. I didn't stand a chance. I thought that I would relish a tomb like General Grant's, but now I feel so swellish, so Elsa Maxwellish, that I'm giving a dance. I feel like $1 million. I feel simply out of sight. So come on down, I'm throwing a ball tonight. I'm full of the old paprika, I'm loaded with dynamite. So come on down, I'm throwing a ball tonight. A certain person just brought some news, and wow, was it great. And I'm rehearsing my dancing shoes, cause now I can celebrate. I feel like $1 million. I feel simply out of sight. So come on down, I'm throwing a ball tonight. I invited Wendell Wilkie, I invited FDR, and for photographs I've asked the staffs of like, look, peek, pick, snap, click, and Harper's Bazaar. I invited Monty Woolley, and of course I asked Cliff Odets. But to my surprise, every one of those guys tendered his regrets, and still I feel like $1 million. I feel simply out of sight. So come on down, I'm throwing a ball tonight. I've arranged a rumba contest just to make the party chic, and the winning ones will get 2 tons of Lux, Pons, Teal, Squib, Mum, Zip, and Campho-Phenique. I invited Johnny Walker, and Haig and Haig I asked twice. But to my surprise, every one of those guys wired back no dice, and still I feel, yes, I'm loaded with dynamite. So come on down, I'm feeling magnific, I'm throwing a terrific ball tonight. Hello, good evening to what is unfortunately turned into part 1 of my birthday celebration for Cole Porter in this June Time with Friends concert. We're having trouble in my area with the internet. I can't broadcast without it sounding like it. And I thought that was perhaps not a pleasant way to try to do this celebration. So I am filming in 15 to 20 minute increments and then posting and then going on because, you know, as I said in my earlier thing, we're theater people, we'll find a way to think outside the box and get it done. Now, Cole Porter, as most of you know, is my musical hero. Just I've known his work for forever. In fact, as I was planning and doing the dishes earlier, thinking about what I was going to say, I realized that I have known most of these songs longer than I've known any of you, unless you are my biological sisters, because I've been humming and singing these things since I was 5 and 6 years old. So they are just my most closest, long-lasting musical friends, these pieces. I'm going to do some things that you've heard before, and as always, some things that you haven't heard before, and hopefully you'll find all of it entertaining. This first one is one that I'm sure you know, written for Ethel Merman, but I'm not going to sound like that. My story is much too sad to be told, for practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui, and I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get a kick from cocaine, cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. But I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some gal in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you. Penny is silently applauding over there. Speaking of, I often sing this song for Penny. It is the next one. It is tonight also because I know she'll love it, but I'm also sending out a shout out to my friend Bill, who will appreciate this song given the posts he's been making on Facebook in the last week. You come to Paris, you come to play, you have a wonderful time, you go away. But from that on you talk of Paris lovingly. You may know Paris, but you don't know Paris. Though you've been around a lot and danced a lot and laughed a lot, you don't know Paris. You may say you've seen a lot and heard a lot and learned a lot. You don't know Paris. Paris will still be laughing after every one of us disappears, but never once forget her laughter is the laughter that hides the tears. And until you've lived a lot and loved a lot and lost a lot, you don't know Paris. You don't know Cole lived in Paris for many years. That was actually one of my reasons for wanting to visit there since I was a child. And Penny and I went in 2017 and had a fantastic time. That's stories for another moment. But For the bulk of his career, Noel lived in New York City. And he wrote several songs related to being there. This is one of them. It's one of my favorites. It also happens to be a personal favorite of my good friend Mark. So not necessarily dedicating it to him in text or meaning, but performing it because I know he loves this song as well. With a million neon taxis. Sorry, one more time. With a million neon rainbows burning above me. Here's the harp. And a million blazing taxis raising a roar. I got my rainbows before my taxis. Here I sit above the town in my velvet dressing gown, down in the depths of the 90th floor, while the crowds at El Morocco punish the parquet. And at 21 the couples clamor for more. I'm deserted and depressed in my regal eagle nest, down in the depths of the 90th floor. When the only one you wanted wants another, what's the good of swank cold cash in the bank galore? Why, even the janitor's wife has a perfectly good love life, and here am I facing tomorrow, alone in my sorrow, down in the depths on the 90th floor, down in the depths, down in the depths on the 90th floor. Such an elegant song. Since I'm going to have to bring this segment to a close in a second, I'm going to do the commercial that I need to do. I just realized that since I'm on my recorder and not on Facebook, this is going to be backwards now. But I'll just tell you. Venmo for me, if you want to send me a tip, is at Duvall Music. And PayPal, if you would like to send me a tip, is at ddmusic75. Again, that's ddmusic75. Now, I was going to do this later on, but I'm going to do it right now. In a couple of minutes, actually next on my hit parade, is a cut that is on my new Bossa Nova CD. This is right side up for you guys on this shot. So, and I was going to extend the offer that if anybody sends me today a tip of $20 or more, I will send you this with CD, this Bossa Nova CD. It's got wonderful things on it. And I will pay for the postage. If you tip me today $20 or more, that's your bonus gift, like it was like KCTS Public Television. I send you a reward for sending in money. So this is the first segment. When we come back, I'm going to sing the song that's on that CD. Stay tuned for part 2.